Hello and welcome to Friday. Now, I talked about a lot of stuff that was happening today, and I managed to film none of it. So, let's get it talking. Um, so today went by pretty quickly. There was so much to do. So, got my morning workout in, and then as soon as we're done with that, got dressed, got ready to go, went to my cousin's house, dropped my mom off over there so that she could get to the airport. From my cousin's house, there's a 10-minute drive to a new kind of retro game store that just opened up. And yep, there's a new retro game store by me. Um, they opened up first weekend of this month officially. Also, hey, happy June when you're seeing this. I gotta deal with that. So yeah, I figured I wanted to go at the beginning of the month, but it's just been so busy this month, and then didn't really have a chance. So I figured while I'm there, might as well stop in, right? So it's fun. The place is called Retro. Uh, oh my god. I okay. It's like Retro Gaming Island or something like that. I don't know the name of the store proper, but I'll leave a link to the website in the description. Um, they're pretty cool bunch of people. It's run by a YouTube personality known as the Fourth Gen Gamer, YouTube Twitch personality. I don't think I've uh, ever interacted with him, but back in December of either 2020, no, December 2021, I believe. Um, I was at the big band show where they were playing music. Like I recorded some of that. I believe he was in the audience there, and I think remember seeing him. Can't be sure, but that was a couple years ago now. So I think that's like the closest I've ever like come to like actually interacting with him. So I'm at the store and browsing the websites. I see a very few things. Like I see a couple of things I want to pick up. Right. So the first thing, and the packaging is over there because I took this out. But this is a GameCube to Game Boy Advance kind of link cable. I don't actually like. I've always wanted one of these. It's just like I don't really intend on using it for many things, but I figured I could be able to get some use out of it. So we'll uh, talk about that if I ever decide to end up using it for certain things. There's also this, which is a 3DS charging cable with USB. Um, I used to have one of these. It wasn't great quality. It's like somewhere over here in my room. I have no idea where. But yeah, it's not work like it doesn't work properly. So I figured might as well pick one up. We also got this copy of Pokemon Pinball. Um, Let me take the price sticker off. It was on clearance because of the battery cover missing, but that doesn't bother me too much. Worst case, I can just like either find one online or something like that, right? So got Pokemon Pinball. We also got this Power Rangers Wild Force, just because back when we were kids, my brother and I used to have SPs, and unfortunately, when I was my brother, like we were driving in Florida, and we were driving to the airport, and then something happened. I think my brother like maybe like spit up or something. He was like 5 or something, but pretty young, and I he was playing his DS, or his SP. I took it out of his hands. I put it in the back seat of the car. It was a rental car, and we dropped it off at the rental place. So that SP was lost to time. It was a blue SP, and it had Wild Force in it. So I figured might as well pick that up. We were kind of cackling. We were playing this the other day, and we were cackling about how funny it was, just the movement. So those are like the accessories and like minor things that I got. Let's talk about other games. So they have a sale where it's like buy any 2 games for 11 and under, get one free. So I picked up a few games. We got Soul Calibur 6, for PS4, we got both Uncharted 1 and 2. I already have 3, so pick those up. And then we have 3 Wii games. The classics, Wii Play, Wii Fit Plus, and Wii Music. I already have Wii Fit, but I don't have Wii Play or Wii Music, and I figured might as well pick them up for like dirt cheap. And then comes to the big purchases. Well, the first one, which I had my eye on, was this Pokemon Blue Rescue Team, Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team. Me and my brother played so much of Red Rescue Team, and I figured why not pick up a copy of Blue Rescue Team. There's a little bit of history behind that, but it's not too important. And then I was talking to the salespeople, and I was mentioning, they're like, oh, are you a big Pokemon fan? I'm like, yeah, kind of. And we started talking. I brought my pocket, so I showed off my Emerald Oak challenge going on, my Fire Red Oak challenge that I completed, and it was a great time. We also just started talking. I'm like, oh yeah, if you guys had like they had box copies of like every Pokemon game, like GBA and Heart Gold Soul Silver, and it was just super neat. And I'm like, oh man, like if you sold loose Pokewalkers, I totally pick one up. And then right below on the counter, like I didn't even clock it, they had loose Pokewalkers. So guess what I bought? This one had a Jirachi on it, and that's hilarious because this is originally tied to the source game, so there's no way to interact with the Pokemon on here and get it off. So that Jirachi was just lost time. Here's an Oddish. We're at how many steps we're at? Oh, it says 8. Why does it say 8? Okay. Maybe if I shake it up and down a little bit. Apparently these are like the most accurate pedometers ever released, which is super cool. And I'm excited to have this. This was very, very expensive, but that pales into comparison for the next thing that I bought. So I briefly mentioned it here. Not briefly, but I've talked about it, right? I've talked about how this copy of Pokemon Platinum is fake. You can see where this is going immediately. I bought this years and years ago for like $50 off of Amazon, and I didn't realize it was fake at the time because, it doesn't sparkle, it doesn't glitter. And the cartridge is fake, like the case is fake. Here's a real one where it shines and sparkles. The case is a little bit roughed up, but that's nothing we can just swap over and let's deal with. There's a little bit of cosmetic damage on the label, but I'm fine with that, honestly. Not too bad. I got a discount because of it. But yeah, it was just super, super neat to see. And I'm like, okay, they convinced me. I'm like, yeah, let's pick it up. So we started exploring the save file there. It was super neat to just see everything. Like I said, the store owner's online tag is the 4th gen gamer. He loves 4th gen. So we're just exploring Platinum. I was showing him Fire Red, Emerald. Same with the other sales rep. She was a delight. Everybody there was super, super neat and super, super cool. They ended up streaming quite a long time. They're open from 11 to 9 on weekdays, excluding Tuesday, and I think Saturday, Sunday, it might be 11 to 11. Something along those lines. And some guy came into the store a little bit after me, a couple hours maybe, and he's like, yeah, I'm selling my entire Pokemon card collection. Here's 700 cards. It's like, okay, here's $2,000, and then they're just going through all the cards on stream. It was very fun to see that. But yeah, it was super neat. They live stream the store, and if you could find the VOD, you can find me there. What time I was there. It was super neat, super fun, people, and I'm glad I went. Spent a bit more than I intended to, but it happens. I knew that store was going to be bad for me, and it was. Luckily for me, it's a bit far out of the way, but if my cousins ever want to go, I'm so down to hit them up. With that said, that's what I'm going to call it for today. Tomorrow's going to be very busy as well. Sunday might be a break, but Monday's going to be pretty packed too, so we'll have some fun tomorrow. So it's going to be great. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow. And until then, later.